Well, what a great video. Hopefully you just heard, or maybe you listened to it as part of the messaging that was sent out prior to this summit. Christopher Rice, who was from Refuturing, was a visionary who came to our community in 2022 and presented to the OneNKY Alliance Board, as well as the 2022 OneNKY Summit. As you listen to his comments, many of the trends that he projected impacting Northern Kentucky have actually happened. And so as we think about our educational landscape, our manufacturing and housing landscape, some of those national trends are beginning to impact the future of Northern Kentucky. So Chris, I believe you're here in the audience. I know you were registered. If you are, can you stand up? Maybe he's not here. But I invite you, OneNKY is holding another community conversation. I believe it's on December 4th. And Christopher is the featured speaker. And again, we'll share more insights into the trends. I promise you it's fascinating. So welcome to the OneNKY community. You are in the hub of Greater Cincinnati and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. There is tremendous energy happening in this room and in this community, and we thank you all for being here. I'd like to recognize the elected officials in the room today. If you are an elected official, please stand up so that we can show our appreciation. Thank you for your service and engagement in the community and for being here today. I'd also, as I get these slides going here, like to show special recognition to the OneNKY Alliance Board, many of whom are with us here today. Since 2017, this group of leaders has teamed together to identify opportunities and knock down obstacles for our community. This includes the incubation and launch of initiatives like the OneNKY Center, OneNKY Frankfurt, Link NKY, Educate NKY, Breathe Easy, the OneNKY Connector Trail, and of course the OneNKY Summit. These are the people that make it happen. Thank you. And we also want to show gratitude to Garen Colvin and St. Elizabeth, who has generously allowed us the use of this wonderful CTEC facility all these years. We've gathered together to convene, to converse, and contribute in this incredible facility. And thank you to the OneNKY Alliance team, Ryan Salzman, Hillary Wolfeck, and our interns, Brenna Voss and James Carroll. Really appreciate all you've done to put this together. And so today, we hold our 8th annual summit here at CTEC. We continue with a focus on systemic change, and this year's theme, Embolden Our New Phase of Growth, Creating the Community Roadmap. Our panel comments are meant to provide context for the table talk immediately following each session. As noted in your program, we will explore topics like leveraging our industry sectors, co-investing through capital and talent strategies, and holding ourselves accountable, so 3 sessions. Table captains are assigned, and these are highly skilled individuals. They're going to capture your energy and your input, which is so important to pushing Northern Kentucky forward. You'll get more on this. You can rank your table captains, but we think they're highly skilled. No pressure. But first, partnership is important in this OneNKY community, and the OneNKY growth partners are moving this community together forward for the good of the community. And now that many of us are under one roof at the OneNKY Center, built as a model of efficiency, we remain committed to heightened alignment through the pursuit of a shared vision and common goals. This effort spans the region with our partners. And in fact, last year, we presented and received input on a unified community strategy, highlighting the need for policy and infrastructure to support our existing assets and our growth sectors, but above all, to support our most important asset, our people. We organized working groups that identified top goals and intended outcomes, which were presented in part in last year's summit. We've continued to work through this in 2025 through our OneNKY Growth Org leadership, our boards, our electeds, and our business and community. We have an incredible opportunity right now with the talent and energy in this community to chart our course for the next decade. Many of us in this room and outside this room are devoted to making this happen. And now it is my pleasure to turn the program over to David Spalding, President and CEO of the Ascendian Collective and OneNKY Alliance Board Chair. David is uniquely qualified to move us forward on all fronts as we look towards the future.
Thanks, Karen. I hope you got the clicker. I'm not uniquely qualified to run the machine. Well, thank you all for being here. It is, for me personally, absolutely energizing to see all the people in this room, the leaders, the partners, the change makers, who I know we all care deeply about Northern Kentucky and really about where we're headed. I want everyone to take a second and actually look around the room. I mean, how many people in this room do we not really know, have we not worked with to move an issue forward? And who better than the people in this room, and when better than now? I want to thank everyone in here for your participation, because we do have table captains, so you're going to get held to it. But really the partnerships and the momentum shaping our region's next phase of growth. We've seen what happens when we align, when our growth organizations, our businesses, our community partners all move in the direction with a shared purpose, moving as one. Now this is our moment to take that energy and set the course for the next decade. A decade we need defined by vision, by courage, by a unified plan that brings clarity, results, and really accountability. I have to say I'm especially excited about what's all ahead in today's sessions, connecting our industry sectors, co-investing in capital and talent, holding ourselves accountable through measurable outcomes. Each of these conversations help us move from ideas into action. And that's what makes our work so meaningful. We can talk about it, but we got to go do it. This next phase of growth isn't about an organization or one initiative. It's about how we as OneNKY lead, align, and support one another to elevate our entire region. As we look forward, the message that carries through everything we're going to do and talk about is simple. We are one. We're building efficiency, ease of business, and signature quality of life that makes Northern Kentucky the community of choice. A place where industries grow, talent belongs, and innovation thrives. We need to set high standards and hold ourselves accountable and hold each other accountable across our organizations, especially as we define our community vibrancy in education, health, housing, workforce, capital strategy, safety, infrastructure, advocacy. It isn't about growth, it's about belonging, it's about excellence, it's about building a region that moves forward together.